Hey guys, how's it going? This is Steve. I do reselling part-time. If you haven't hit the channel, I mainly do clothes right now, and let's take you into my eBay store. So, my store is, well, just went over 500 listings, but on average it's been about 400 listings for a while. And I thought my store was actually big enough that this wouldn't happen anymore. But apparently, I still have the highs and lows of eBay, and I need to strive to kind of get my eBay store a little bit bigger. So what am I talking about? So I go by the 1% rule. And if you have a store, eBay store, what I deem successful is what you call the 1% rule. If you have 100 items in your store, you want to have about a 1% sell-through rate per day, meaning 100 items, average one item sold per day. So I have roughly 4 items, and I pretty much, it's standard where I average about 4 items per day. Some days are obviously slower. You'll sell 1 or 2, 3. Some days you'll sell 7, 8, 9. But I average roughly 4 sales per day. So with 400, I very, very, very rarely have a day where I don't sell anything. And matter of fact, I think it's been about 2 months. On December, it was a slow month. I think I had a couple days in there, but before that, I went like 3 months without having a day where I didn't sell anything. So as you can see, here on February 9th, I had zero sales. But before and after that, it's been pretty steady. As you can see, Wednesday and then Thursday, I had $266 in sales, and Friday had 204. And I expected the weekend to be slow, and it fairly was. Saturday slow, and then Sunday, at night it started picking up. But Valentine's Day, I didn't expect to sell much, and I didn't. And then today we're at $124, and it's 5:20 Eastern time, so should sell hopefully a few more items today. So let's go into some of the things that are selling for me. And like I said, mostly clothing items. I personally enjoy still selling clothing. I work full time. Clothing's easy. You can find a lot of it, and if you're finding the right stuff, you can still make good money doing it. You can turn $3, $4 into 20, 25 on average on your bread and butter stuff, and $30, $40 on other stuff. And then if you get lucky, you can get a couple home runs, which my wife has found some really good kind of borderline home run things lately. They haven't sold yet, but I got a couple items that are over $100 that if they do sell, I'll make a video on that because it's exciting, because my wife does mostly the thrifting now because I work full time, and then I do the listing and that the back end stuff on it now. So I'm really excited that she got excited. So let's get in this video before it gets too long. We'll go over some things. I'll try to go through them quick as I've been rambling on a little bit. So first item is a golf shirt, Travis Matthew. This brand, it's a good brand, but it is kind of a longer tail item for me anyways. But this shirt, I took a best offer of 18 on it, and it's just a gray Travis Matthew shirt. Nothing too special. Under Armour, there's so many sellers out there, but I still do very well on them. I try to pick the unique ones and the bigger sizes, but this one was a small and still sold. This one, I believe, this one might have been full price or around 17. I do the best offer, and what I'm doing now with my store, which seems to be very consistent now, is I offer a standard 7% most all of the time. So I'll have the 7% there, and I'll have best offer. I usually don't do free shipping, very rarely, unless it's an item that's, a majority of the sellers are selling it free shipping, then I will do that to compete with them. But in general, I do not. Another one's Oakley. I talked about it on my last video, how Oakley is kind of a longer tail item, but now that It has been selling a lot lately. I didn't sell anything, and then on my last video I sold a couple pairs of shorts within days of each other, and then now Oakley shirt. Chaps, here's one that came from, I'll try to post it up above on a bulk lot I did where I picked up hundreds and hundreds of items from a eBay seller that was basically going out of business, and she was selling all of her items at pennies on the dollar, and I figured it out to I have roughly 35 to 40 cents per item on these items, and I should try to figure out what I'm on there, but I know I've made at least thousands of dollars from that bulk item now, bulk lot now, and I still have hundreds of items left. So that was a very good one. Here, Ralph Lauren still does well for me. The button-up shirts do well. The sweaters do well. Women's stuff, for me, the women's stuff usually has to be nice cable knit sweaters, that type of thing. But guys, it's mostly the golf shirts, button-up shirts. I don't get that many polos anymore, but this was a large size, very large size, 3 extra long or tall. And yeah, Nike stuff, you know, I don't pick up that much of it, but my wife has been kind of experimenting with these tennis skirts, and they have been doing well. This one I couldn't understand, but this one was a global shipping program, and I looked at the total, and it was like $60 for them to get this item. It's kind of crazy that somebody would pay $60 for this, but they must be live in a place. I never did look up where this one was from, where they picked it, where they were from. Vineyard Designs, in general, good brand, but you have to watch out for the specific stuff. I actually thought this one would do better. You know, it has the whales and the USA flag pattern. This one I took a best offer of $18. Next one, FootJoy. I still do very well in FootJoy. FootJoy is one that you can find a lot of. It's in abundance out there. A lot of people are selling it, but it still does well for me. This one was obviously like a mint Golf Fest, and sold it for, took a best offer on this one of, I believe, $32. Next one's Banana Republic new with tags. Got this one in the thrift store for $4.49. Sold this for full price, $32. So on things I'm not sure about, I'm looking for new with tags. And then I actually researched to see, in general, what they go for retail, what you can get for them eBay. I try to strive for usually 40 to 50% off retail, unless it's a real popular item, then I might try to get more than that. Here's a Vineyard Vines. This one was a large size, button-up tucker, and I got full price on this, $29.99. I have a couple other ones that are smaller sizes that haven't sold yet, but the bigger side items sell. Here's one that I sold within an hour. It's another FootJoy. Be careful on the logos. I used to do very well on the logos. Now if I can research it and I can identify the golf course and it's a good enough golf course where you think you can sell it, I'll buy it. This one my wife picked up, and just by chance I found this golf course right away, and it did well. Like I said, sold within an hour. Next one's Ralph Lauren. Like I said, Ralph Lauren for women. I've noticed that it's usually the sweaters, the cable knit. Here, this one was a lamb's wool, and this one I think took a best offer of $30 to $32. And this one was another one that ended up being from the bulk buy. So I got roughly 35 cents into this, and I listed this actually today, and I sold it within about an hour. And I sold this one for $35, and this one's going to London, and they paid like $75 for it when you consider the global fees. On that one, I did see they're from London, Great Britain. And the last one I'll show you today is Harley Davidson jeans. This is a good brand. We don't find it that often, but when we do, it usually sells fairly quickly. I think we had this one in 2 weeks. It sold. I sold probably 5-6 times over the last couple months. So that's it for today. All clothing items. I do have some other things that I get every once in a while, so I'll try to break it up. But this gives you a good idea on the bolos, what to look out for. So take care. Hope you enjoy. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It lets me know that you like the content, and I will make more videos. And the more comfortable I get doing the videos, I will do different content, live, picking and that type of thing. So take care. Bye.